Spooky Season 2025. Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson. We're kicking off the season today with this little number, Discover My Body. It is spooky season, so we're going to do an upload every day in October. Mostly horror stuff, some other things in the mix. We started off with Jalopy. I know that was kind of a weird choice. We're doing this today. This will be more what we're expecting. There is a theme this month, which is games that are available either for free or pay what you want on itch.io, which is what this is. This is Discover My Body. This is by a developer who goes by Yames. I think that's James with a Y, probably. This is a pay what you want title. And as with a lot of things we play on the channel here, this is less of a game and more of a brief narrative experience, so if there's any chance you wanted to play this for yourself, go do that. It is pay what you want, then come back here, watch this video, you can hear me yap over the top of it. In any case, let's get rolling. Of course, this is a horror game, so there will be no content warnings. In the year 2040, human beings look for increasingly strange solutions in hopes of finding connection and community. Immediately, this is too relevant. Distrusting previous institutions that supposedly brought people together in common, lonely people look to technology and science for answers. It's too relevant. One such new technology is a psychically powerful lab-synthesized fungus. You, a medical student at the local university, have been brought in to study its application to a human host. I wasn't done reading yet, but thank you. Okay, we're in the interface. By the way, if this looks weird, it's because the actual game window is very, very small, and I have expanded this to full screen. So just a warning there. Ah, you must be the new student Dr. Morrison was speaking of. Yes, let's assume that. I hear you're quite bright. Thank you, I am, yes. Have you ever studied a psychical transbolitution flowering before? I think you know full well that I have not. Bolitution, like a bolete? Like the mushroom? I see. Well, you're in for quite a treat. I have assisted with many flowerings before. Don't like that. Don't like how that sounds. However, this is my first time in the hot seat. Oh no. What does that mean? This facility is equipped with a neutron coronal scanner. Okay. You'll be able to view my transformation and its various effects on my bodily systems. Just navigate the icon over my body and scan for info points to click on. My brain's Broca area, I don't know what that means. Editing me, throw up a caption in the sidebar, has been linked to a digital readout, so even when I am at the point where I am beyond human speech, I will be able to communicate. Well, please begin your examination. I don't like where this is going already. Alright, so I think this thing here, it's an eyeball. Yep, okay. We click around. Okay, there's the target. We have to find all of him? Yes? Oh, what is that? That must be... Why does it look like a face? More relevant question. Never mind what it is. Why is it a face? Okay, am I going to have to censor this? No, thank goodness. It's so low res you probably couldn't tell anyway. Okay. Okay, it sends out a little pulse. I assume we need to scan that face thing down there, but is there anything else? I like this. I'm just going to check everything else because I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go. Okay, and then what, we click on this? Aha! You've discovered the injection site. What? 2 weeks ago, Dr. Morrison took a bone-deep needle to my right shin. Yeah, I bet it hurt. Anybody tries to stick a needle in my shin, that is the last action they will ever take. However, what he injected was worth its weight in gold. Fungus doesn't usually weigh very much. It was a skin graft of a successful PTB flowering. Why is it a face? What's that? It kind of looks like a face. Well, the PTB organism is a psychical organism. Its physical manifestation draws from a shared pool of all its denizens' traumas, fears, dreams. I believe that's my mother's face on my shin. Sorry about your childhood. Oh, how I miss her! But enough about me. Please continue the examination. Okay, well, we didn't find anything else, so I guess we need to switch our scan mode. This is topical. We need skeletal. Ah, well, pretty sure that's what we need to scan. Let's just go ahead and check the rest of the skeleton, just to be safe. Okay, well, obviously it was this. What is that? Looks like nerves, but must be fungus. Aha! You've discovered my rotting bones. I don't like it. Yes, the rot has set in, certainly. It itches like the devil, I bet. Itchy bones? No, thank you. But soft bones are required for the PTB to do its work. I like this less and less every time this guy talks. The human body was never intended to experience a flowering. No kidding! In the process, one is contorted psychically and physically. Soft, rotting bones are pliable enough to assume a flowering shape. Again, though, very painful stuff. Why are you doing this to yourself? When I begin to scream, I expect you to keep your cool, though. This should all be academic to you. Yes, I'm a psychopath. Are you getting any class credit for this, by the way? I better be. I see. Well, please continue. That means no. Oh, man, I remember being in college, and there were things I didn't get course credit for, but I still had to do. Mainly when I was a music student, before I switched to anthropology. Alright. Let's see, we already got that. So, nervous system, I guess. Oh, okay, this is neat. I feel like he's missing some nerves here. Probably wants us to scan that thing up at the top. Is that the brain? Aha! You've discovered the primordial inhibitor. This is a device implanted in my brainstem, gross, which helps to undo certain evolutionary safeguards against operations like this. That's great. That's fantastic. Good job. They've taken the safety off. It limits bodily and mental reactivity to meta-existential stimuli. In not too many words, the flowering is an evolutionary aberration, one which requires some retooling of our formation of mental concepts. This is not a good thing. For instance, one who is flowered does not experience the human idea of time. But if I tried and apprehended this with my regular old monkey mind, I would go quite insane. Listen, folks, I've said this before, and it bears repeating. Listen to the monkey brain. The monkey brain will not steer you wrong. It knows what needs to happen. But anyway, please go on. Discover. Explore. Please stop asking me to explore your body. Aha! According to the concentration of the PTB in my blood, I will begin the flowering process very soon. Quick, give me your wallet to bite down on. No, I need that. Ah. Well, that would be the screaming he warned us about. Wow, that hurt. What happened to his face? Sorry, I seem to have bit down too hard and broken a couple teeth. That's the least of your problems. Teeth can be fixed. Give me a moment to spit them out. Now then, as you can see by my face, what's left of it, I am midway through the flowering process. Hurrah! I can feel the inkling of a panpsychic connection, and my body has experienced amazing and terrible growth. See for yourself. No, thank you. Oh, okay. Thanks for doing that for me. Alright. Going to go along his outline here. What is that? Oh, well, that's the mushroom. Where are his hands? Nope, hang on. More importantly, where is the entire lower half of him? Is it all mushroom now? I think that's all of him there is. Okay, I suspect it wants us to scan this. No? Really? What are we looking for? Ah, it's the missing hands. Aha! You've discovered that my hands have fallen off. Why? Well, I suppose I'll never play the violin. Haha. Could you play it before? That's not how the joke goes. Joking aside, this is pretty much to be expected. Part of the primordial inhibitor is to disassociate brain and hand connectedness. Why? What is the purpose of that? As a result of this, the hands fall off. Why? Also, that's not how that works. As they are merely vestigial baggage. That's not how vestigial organs work. Standing in the way of a superior evolution. Oh, I really don't like where this is going. I'm sorry, just briefly had a bit of an ego death there for a moment. That's normal. I can feel my thoughts intertwine in the rhizomatic group mind. Please continue. Don't make me keep doing this. Skeletal, does he have a skeleton? He still has something resembling a skeleton. Huh? That's not where I wanted to click. Okay. And it's probably just 1 point, right? Yeah, okay. Aha! You've discovered my bone growths! As I was saying about the dramatic changes a PTB flowering incurs, well, now, at a bone-deep level, my skeletal system is basically sponge cake. Tasty. But look closer. No, I don't want to. My bone fragments have begun to reassemble into a complicated, if fragile, latticework. Okay, that is his skeleton. It's just a little different-y now. Of wafer-thin psychic receptors. I wouldn't call that a skeleton exactly. Some of the bones are poking out of my skin? I knew that! I felt it! Ha ha! Please, go on. I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, okay. You want me to scan your brain again? Nope. There's nothing up here then, is there? The brain has become vestigial, hasn't it? Okay. Aha! You've discovered my new minds. Plural? Oh, because he's a fungal collective now. To the extent that the brain is a mind, that is. Stop it. We don't need this. He's making the distinction between the physiological brain and the philosophical concept of a mind, and I don't like it because he's a fungus now. We'll leave that to the philosophers. Yeah, that's right, you will. This is a science lab. As my own mind-brain disintegrates into the group mind, what remains of my body becomes a small distribution of other flowering mind-brains. As we speak, I am flooded with powerful memories that are not my own. Well, where are they coming from? I feel, well, it's hard to even use the word I anymore. Yeah, ego death will do that to you. Even to distinguish ourself from our timeless unity seems wrong. I don't like that unity is capitalized. I feel infinite pleasure as well as infinite pain. So it kind of balances out. Is this what death is? I hope not. Aha! I see we are at the final stages. I complete the flowering. Infinite pleasure pain. Death. Ah! I am so happy. Are you? Oh. And then we're done. Okay. Well, that was neat. No, I really enjoyed that, actually. That was very cool. The interface was interesting. Apparently, Games here is working on a full version of this, an expanded one, with, for one thing, a full-size interface. And I guess more mechanics and a longer story, so I'm very interested in that. I will definitely pick that up later. I would even be willing to pay real money for that. Amazing. Yeah, so I guess that's gonna do it for today. I think the moral here is don't subject yourself to scientific experiments. We're living in the modern era. There is no need for you to test vaccines on yourself if you don't want to. All right. In any case, that's going to do it for today. So, hey, folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. And thanks, as always, to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts. We will be back here tomorrow with something. Dwarf Fortress on Mondays, regular horror content on Saturdays, lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out if you're so inclined. Hey folks, drop me a line if there's anything you want to see on this channel or anything you want me to see on your channel. I am so interested in your content. As for this, I'm going to drop a link down in the description. So go grab that, try it out, support this small independent developer. We like to do that here on the channel. I'm going to go figure out what we're doing tomorrow, and I will see you folks next time. Until then, Birdman out.